How did I know she had this kind of energy? Sha'carri Richardson needs to be canceled. Women turn on her after footage against her boyfriend surfaces. Shout out to Anton Daniels. This is a meta reaction.
Oh, look at your street. Down in the lower right corner, that is Sha'carri Richardson and her boyfriend, Christian Coleman. And Sha'carri Richardson, we can see she body slams Christian Coleman. Oh my God. She is strong as hell. But she body slams him into the concrete. Like,
what he did, he called the police?
His shoulder must be hurting him. Anyways, Christian Coleman, he tries his best to walk away. We can see Sha'carri pushes him again. And now they return into the camera field of view. Christian Coleman is trying his best to walk away. Respect for him to, keep in his hands and his anger, because things like these, remember, we're human beings and feelings
I thought she had went gay though. She wasn't she lesbianic for a little while?
In the case of Sha'carri Richardson, I never saw her with men at all. I thought Sha'carri Richardson was a complete gay person. Nothing wrong with them, but that's what I thought. I thought, oh, she's strictly gay. The way she presented herself was gay. Okay, fine. Sha'carri Richardson is gay. And then we saw that she was at the Super Bowl looking quite different. Like, if you see her in this picture with fellow track star Christian Coleman, we don't see her with the loud weaves. And she looks just like, if we're gonna be honest, a very beautiful feminine lady in love, okay? Remember she was with Janique Brown and that relationship ended and Janique Brown was beating on her and all of that. And I was kind of wondering, like, how did she end up going back and falling in love with a man?
Get to a point where we can't manage, but Christian Coleman, he tries his best to walk away. He kind of uses his shoulder to push her a bit. Sha'carri Richardson, oh my God, she's still pushing him. We can see their walk away out of the field of view, but that is the official footage, my people. It was recently released. As we know, she was in prison for a while, but she was released after. And, Christian Coleman, he did speak about it. Matter of fact, I'm going to play the clip right now.
I don't feel as if, like, she should have been arrested. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, people have discussions and emotions and stuff like that. And she had, like, things that she needs to work on for herself, of course. And so do I.
So what happened is you called him? Who called him?
So do, like, everybody. And I'm the type of guy, like, I'm in the business of just, like, extending grace and mercy and love. And I feel as if, like, I don't try to look at obstacles either. Like, I just look at, like, situations like this to just, like, take a step back, analyze yourself mentally, and then just try to see what you can do to be a...
All right, so now I'm starting to see it. Now I'm starting to get it. This story initially didn't really gain a whole lot of traction until people started actually pulling the footage. And I don't know how these people get this type of footage, but it looks like they're inside of the airport. If she's not on the track and she's just dressed regular and stuff like that, it probably doesn't necessarily, you know what I'm saying? You don't know who it is, but this is not something that's out of the ordinary as far as the domestic violence situation. I know what y'all want me to say. I know what you want me to say. You want me to say cancel her. She need to be removed. And I'm surprised that there's so many women that's actually saying that.
I ain't tripping off of that. I don't need to see her canceled or removed. She pushed her boyfriend. Come on, man. Stop trying to play tit for tat. See, if a man did that, right, nigga, because you a big, strong-ass man. And no matter what they say, it's not the same.
And having that type of conversation right now, but I don't think that she should be canceled. The three things that I don't advocate for anybody to go to jail that didn't do a crime, you should have your day in court, no death, and no losing your ability to provide for yourself. I understand. I get it. She's a public figure. And the popular thing for me to say, because I'm going to be objective and I'm just going to give my authentic thoughts, regardless of how people may feel about it. And I would look at it the same way if a man was in this situation. The difficulty in this conversation and looking at it in the way that a man would look at it is I know that if it was a man, then they would be trying to cancel him. Like they would be saying.
They would. Because if it was a man, he'd have pushed her little self. She'd have been clear across the room. It would have been something else altogether. It would have looked a lot more brutal. That just looked like an upset lady, which is not cool. I'm not saying that's cool because women will put their hands on you. If you do anything, if you buck back, if you look upset, if you scream at her too hard, and the people didn't see the first part of the movie, they ain't trying to watch the second half.
And we just seen what happened to Shannon Sharp. and they losing the bag, and the woman tried to sue him right after that as far as the Usher comments and all of that. We've seen what happened with Diddy. We see what happened with, what was it, Ray Rice. We seen what happened with a lot of people, right?
Oh yeah, Ray Rice.
But I don't believe that they should have been canceled.
I forgot about Ray Rice. Y'all forgot about Ray, didn't you?
I understand that there's also a double standard. When he was describing this video, he was like, look at, she body slammed him. Nah, listen, I think it just looks like a domestic violence situation. Most of us has been here, right? I know people want blood. Guys want blood because of all of the things that they've seen and guys losing their ability to earn and all of that. But I don't believe in holding things against people based off of historical references. Do I think that she should be punished in the same way that somebody should be punished for a domestic violence situation? I said that Diddy should have never been charged unless they wanted to charge him for a domestic violence situation. But he should have never been on trial. He should have never lost his money. He should have never did any of that type of stuff. And so I have to be consistent. I don't think that she should lose her lifetime ability to run because they had a kerfuffle inside of the airport.
Yeah, definitely not. That would be too much. I hope she isn't being punished that way. Let's see what's going on with her though.
Sha'carri Richardson is facing legal trouble. On July 27th, the Olympic star was arrested at the Seattle-Tacoma International Airport after an alleged incident with her boyfriend and fellow track and field sprinter Christian Coleman at the TSA security checkpoint.
Track and field people always they always end up messing around. Remember when Marion Jones was with the big shot putting dude? Not what you would have thought. You forget shot putting is track and field, right? That and javelin. It's like, why are we out here together? What we got in common?
According to a police report obtained by The Athletic, the report
some people as the track, some people as the infield, because they the forget it.
States per the outlet that Richardson was involved in a heated argument with her boyfriend of 2 years when the arresting officer alleged she shoved Coleman multiple times as he was walking away. She then appeared to throw a pair of headphones at him per the outlet. And after reviewing the security footage, police deemed her actions probable cause for arrest on 4th-degree domestic violence assault charges.
What's the lowest degree?
Court. Ultimately, Richardson spent less than 24 hours in custody, with Coleman refusing to press charges as he, quote, declined to be a victim. The report also states that the case has since been cleared.
She built like Wonder Woman or something.
The arrest, the couple competed in the USA Track and Field Outdoor Championships preliminary round in Oregon, with the USATF sharing an August 2nd statement to the Associated Press about the arrest that they are, quote, aware of the report and are not commenting on the matter.
And shout out to the boyfriend for not being no bitch ass nigga.
Bumping them, pushing right there.
How did I know she had this kind of energy without even just listening to some of her story from before and the other altercations she's had? It makes sense. This is not surprising, is what I'm saying.
Oh, nah, Sha'carri. Nah.
Fellas, that's why you need to practice judo or something, so you can, remaneuver her. Then all they would have saw is you threw her on the ground. Like, no, I used her momentum to.
Nah.